How's it going, guys? Hailstone here. Today we have another reaction video to look at. Today we're going to be looking at what do Scottish people think about America. I'm pretty excited about this one. Now, if you haven't, feel free to check out some of the other videos I have on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do a lot of reaction videos to other countries, history, military, all that fun stuff. I'm pretty excited about this. If you haven't watched my other videos, you won't know. I'm going to tell you now. That doesn't make any sense. I do have a good amount of Scottish blood in me. My ancestors came to America from Scotland, and in the town where I live, where I've grown up, there's always been a huge Scottish influence. At my high school, we play the bagpipes and drums. It's not uncommon to see people in kilts. Nobody bats an eye when they see it. So there are a lot of Scottish immigrants that came to this part of America where I'm living right now. And so I always like to learn a little bit more about Scotland just because it's where some of my ancestors came from. So that being said, what do Scottish people think about America? Let's see what they have to say.
I haven't got a problem. I think what you think about your own president, Donald Trump, is the only president that I know to who said
Right away into Donald Trump.
if he's going to do something, he does it.
It's an alright country.
Yep, so we do enjoy going to America, yeah.
Crowded, very busy. The fashion icons as well. Everyone has brands.
Okay, so with that, I would somewhat disagree. Now, maybe in the big cities, yeah, it's crowded and everybody has brands, but I live in the middle of nowhere, and it's definitely not crowded here. You have to drive a good 30-35 minutes to get to the next city over, and nobody really cares about brands where I'm from.
Oh, overall, it's I certainly approve of America. Some of the policies of your government are a bit strange, but there's nothing wrong with Americans.
It's cool.
It's cool, alright.
Diverse. Like, you can't just describe it with a few words.
That she hit the nail on the head there. America's just so big. We got so many different peoples and cultures and climates. It is really difficult to try to sum us all up in one word or a couple of words. Well, there's something you like about America. Okay.
The ultimate what I like about America is your cars, your classic American cars.
That guy's got the right idea.
All the shops.
Got to be the food, I think.
The food.
Everything's a lot bigger in America, I think, over here. Especially McDonald's and stuff. That's why I liked America.
New York.
New York, okay.
Their food, because they've got they're completely different from what we have in Scotland.
Okay.
They're much bigger.
Probably the shops and the people. I like the people.
The shopping.
The shop. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of the shopping, which again, it sounds like a lot of what they're saying relates to like the big cities and the metropolitan areas, which I do not live in. I've definitely visited these giant cities with all the shopping centers. I myself personally prefer small towns, wildernessy type stuff, but hey, to each their own.
It's so much more like, well, it's bad for you, but that's the good thing about it. It tastes so good, but it's bigger portions as well.
Okay, so if you don't know, I spent 2 years living in the Philippines, and while I was there, I dropped down to 165 pounds. When I left, I weighed 215 pounds, and I came back to America, and that's when I really realized just how big and unhealthy our portion sizes are, because I got back and I started gaining weight again, and I was like, oh man, I gotta control myself because it's so easy, just because how much food we give each other, like at restaurants and things like that.
The service you get in restaurants and bars and clubs, it's always first class. They open.
Very, very good service, I think you get.
Yeah.
You know, you
compared
get
to the British
compared
service.
to the British service. I think Americans have got that sussed. Yeah.
I like the accent.
The accent.
Whoa, okay.
The food.
Which accent though? Because we got a bunch of them.
The food, okay.
Just like the big cities and obviously like the big buildings and stuff like that. Like it's just really nice, like to go around and explore.
Well, we owe the Americans a great gratitude for the work, for what they did in the wars, particularly the Second World War. Obviously, without the Americans, Europe would have been sunk. So we owe a massive gratitude to the Americans.
Well, and I think that goes both ways, because yeah, we helped out the rest of Europe in the world wars, but the Scottish helped us out a whole bunch in both of our wars, our Revolutionary War, our Civil War. So it goes two ways. We both, I think, I appreciate them. I'm sure, like he said, they appreciate us, and I think that's something good that should go both ways.
Like The subway.
Subway.
The subway was good. It was like, it's like London, but it's with like air conditioning. It's actually better.
I don't know what Subway he's talking about. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I've only been doing American Subway once, and it was a pretty awful experience. So maybe they're better in other parts of America. I was over on the East Coast when that happened, over in Maryland.
How busy it was. Like everybody always moving and that.
Dislike about America. Okay, let's see what they don't like about
I
us.
think your gun laws.
He says gun laws. And look what I got right here.
Trump.
Trump.
Okay, he's
Sorry, this may offend you, but gotta be the accents.
I think it's your president, Donald Trump. He's a disruptor. He is no real agenda. He's a bully. He's not achieving anything. He's just going his own way and not thinking through any detail about his policies.
Probably the crowd.
Now, I can't comment on that for a number of reasons. One, because he's not the president anymore. Two, because I'm currently a soldier and I prefer to avoid modern politics at all costs. That's just me personally right now because of my career. It's better for me to just avoid talking about politics. I'm gonna not comment on anything about politics in this video or any video.
We did this because you couldn't move in New York. It was so cramped, so tight, and it was really busy. So
okay.
definitely Trump.
Trump.
The guns and that. Both of them. Guns probably. Guns is the most.
Guns and Trump. Okay.
At the moment, it's Trump. I know everyone's probably
A
saying
popular. Yep.
I think you'll maybe get this response quite a lot, and it's Donald Trump. Okay, I actually made a declaration that I will not visit visit America as long as Donald Trump is at the helm of America.
Yeah, don't really agree with the gun laws either. Think that needs to change.
Yeah, okay, so I'll talk about guns. So, I don't know, obviously the way us Americans view guns and the way the rest of even the world views guns is night and day difference. And, you know, I certainly respect their views that, you know, our gun laws are, you know, I can see how a European or anybody else in the world particularly, I guess not necessarily a European, would look at our gun laws as very strange and, you know, it doesn't make sense, but again, that just goes to we're different. We don't see things in the world the same way other people do, and the attitudes we take towards how we defend ourselves. It's just very different to the rest of the world. So, you know, I respect it. I don't necessarily agree with it, though.
I mean, we have violence here like every other city, but it reaches a different level, doesn't it? And our son studied in America for a while and found it very strange that you could go into Walmart and you couldn't have a beer, but you could buy a gun.
Right. Yeah.
Find that quite scary.
And I've actually got my pal there just actually got mugged.
Really?
Yeah.
In New York, somebody got mugged. Okay. So muggers, bad.
Probably the lightning. Because it was quite like scary, yeah.
Like nothing.
Get it like that here, eh? It's
Yeah,
like
you just get,
it's
like rain and
like rain. It's not that bad.
Rain must be nice. I live in a desert. We don't get rain. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and end the video right there. I have to get to class, but before I do, let's talk about this. I really enjoyed this video. It didn't surprise me, a lot of the thoughts people had on America. A lot of people don't particularly like us at times. That may or may not be justified, but oh well. Again, I love learning about Scotland, mostly because it's where my ancestors come from, and especially where I've grown up. A massive amount of Scottish influence. I'm very excited. I'm saving up money right now to actually go to Scotland and do some backpacking over there, so I'm very excited about that. Maybe next time I'll react to a video about the Scottish geography, because I love Scottish geography so much. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to, feel free to check out some of the other videos I have on my channel. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and we'll see you next time.